again, so I figured I'd hop in and join you.
Yeah, thanks for coming. And we are live, by the way. Get that in position and good. Hello, everyone. Nerui here. Welcome back. Yeah, got a nickname with us tonight. Well, we are back here in the capital wasteland of Fallout once again. And if I'm not mistaken, we should be pretty darn close, if I remember correctly, to the finale of the main story, and then finally, after that, the last DLC, Broken Steel. Did my best to do some off-stream inventory management, but no matter how much I tried to work with it, I just kept it. For whatever reason, every time I tried to put items away from my weapons that started with the letters RI and or RI and past RI, it would make the game crash, and so I had to get rid of the ritual dagger. I had to get rid of rippers, although I could not find the right code to get rid of the rocket launcher. So, basically, until I can figure out what's causing that, I'm kind of SOL as far as using any of my weapons that start with a letter after the letter R.
That's weirdly specific.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of bug it is, but after a while trying to fix it, it just got frustrating, and I didn't want to risk breaking it, at least not until we get to the point where we finish with Fallout 3 to a somewhat satisfactory state and are ready to move on to New Vegas, which would be after a little break from Fallout. You know, just to get a little variety in there. Or added variety.
Fair.
So, alright, let's talk to Sentinel Lions and get a move on.
Are you ready now? We can't afford to keep standing around like this.
Let's do this.
Okay, don't be nervous. We'll have the whole pride backing you up, not to mention this giant tin can. Just stay safe until we reach the purifier. You're no good to us if you're dead. And don't let that thing step on you. Okay, we're going to go over it one more time. The pride is on me. The goal is Project Purity, but we can't get into the facility with those energy fields up. Rothschild and Lee say this robot should be able to take down the energy fields. So we're on fire support. We stay close to the thing, keep it clear, and get it to where it needs to go. Once the fields are down, we head straight for the facility. We'll use the robot to keep them occupied while we get inside and secure the control room. We need to move quickly before we lose the chance to surprise them. Get whatever supplies you don't already have, and we'll meet in the Bailey. When we're done with this, everyone can have a nice cold glass of water on me. Let's move. All right, Rothschild, fire it up. Pride, move out!
Online. All systems nominal. Weapons locked. Mission: the destruction of all Chinese communists.
And Liberty Prime is about to go to town.
I love Liberty Prime.
And I'm going into this with my Pew Pew space gun. open the gate. Let me through. And there's the big bot.
You like big bots and you cannot lie? I'm not apologizing for that joke.
Alright, yes, the Enclave assholes. You sealed your fate, and here comes the Reaper.
You know, I'm trying to think of what a good equivalent of this would be in FOE. Be like a giant alicorn robot, you think?
That is a good question.
Correctly, the thing does. It besides lasers, it has like mini nukes.
Composition. Titanium alloy supplemented by photonic resistance barrier. Probability of mission hindrance. 0%.
Oh, crap baskets, the thing crashed. Yeah, I really hope this doesn't become a recurring theme here.
Hopefully not. That's why when you said that, I was like, you did? Alright, you gotta wait.
Yeah, because for what it's worth, it's been a very a mostly stable able experience going through most of it. With the only times it's really crashed has been, well, largely since largely centered around Point Lookout.
Huh.
Because, yeah, it's been super smooth most of the way through, but for some reason, whenever it got to that swamp, it was crashed left, right, and center.
Weird.
And then, of course, the ritual knife being the thing that makes it crash from the inventory.
Of course.
With the ritual knife also being probably something akin to a name thing, it's probably a pretty decent knife if you got a melee build going. You know, just go with the stab, stab, stab. All right, take two.
Two, I like Boogaloo.
You feel like walking there, LP? There you go.
Freedom is the sovereign right of every American. Democracy is non-negotiable. Obstruction detected. Composition. Titanium alloy supplemented by photonic resonance barrier. Probability of mission hindrance. 0%.
this point, it's actually kind of fun. Just like literally prime go and just zap everything.
I mean, it worked.
And football quarterback toss a nuke, or at least some kind of heavy bomb.
It's a mini nuke. Pretty soon.
That's right, you go, big guy. Just keep a little bit of space from between me and LP here, because that artillery isn't one that's super accurate. So
I mean, to be fair, mini nuke is
I mean the enemy artillery.
Oh, okay. Mini nuke is, to whom it may concern, for hello grid coordinates.
Assessment. Red Chinese victory. Impossible. Obstruction detected. Composition. Titanium alloy supplemented by enhanced photonic resonance.
Well, that's a little passive looting from Chunky Salsa here.
Yeah.
Revised stratagem. Initiate photonic resonance overcharge.
go. Quest head, Project Impurity. Now to make it to the Project Purity control room, which is probably where that Colonel asshole who really ruined my day and went and killed Papa is probably waiting for me to go and try and ash his stupid ass. Oh right, Project Impurity, the extra optional thing to either infect Project Purity with water supply or not. Obviously, not.
Hmm.
Oh, gotta be careful, especially with friendlies in the area.
Yeah.
Because you know as much as I enjoy the perk that allows me to go with all my energy weapons to make a big explosion that does a lot of damage, it also makes for issues with friendly fire in close quarters.
Hmm.
You again. I can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has worked to achieve.
Yeah.
There's nothing
I
to
can see
stop
where
me
it
from
would be.
killing you this time. Let's end this.
Let's see. What's that line from The Princess Brides? That oh so fun one that got repeated so many times. I've mostly I mostly have a trouble with remembering his name because
Antigua Manana?
Indigo Montoya, I think.
My name is Antigua Manana. You killed my father. But you lie.
Yeah, something similar to that, only directed at you, Autumn.
Ah.
You're in over your head, I'm afraid. But this is the path you choose for yourself. Tell your father I said hello.
Tell him yourself on your way down on the way to hell, asshole. I'll take.
Well, that takes care of that. By now, the Pride should be mopping up whatever opposition is left outside. Let's get this room secured.
Hello?
So,
Hello, is anyone there?
I'll take your pistol and your uniform, you jackass.
We're both here. What's going on?
I've been monitoring the equipment remotely, and we have a serious problem. The facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage. There's pressure building up in the holding tanks. It needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. To release the pressure, you're going to have to turn the purifier on. Do you understand me? It has to be turned on now. If I'm reading this right, I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. And whoever does it isn't...
And here we
Not exactly
are.
how I imagined going out, you know? So, what should we do? Draw straws?
The point where I may go and reload the save just in case it actually has been changed to do something, but Fox can do it. He's immune to radiation.
If that's how you want to do this, fine. But be quick about it.
Oh, you're actually letting me do it. Alright.
Oh my god.
But I'm pretty sure that
You again. There's not.
in order to trigger the final DLC, Broken Steel, I need to go into what would be the canon ending.
You're.
I can look out for you to miss that.
Well, that takes care of that. Let's get...
Anything that maybe I'm just blind, that's entirely possible.
Yeah, because
Dr. Lee and Sarah Lyons. I'm in the control room. We're both here.
But
What's going
yeah,
on?
basically, in this when this first came out, they wouldn't, even though Fox is right here, they wouldn't let you use it in. It had to be either putting Lions in, which wasn't considered the canon ending, or you doing it yourself. So basically, even though we had the answer right there, standing right next to you, staring you right in the face, a party member who is completely immune to radiation, that wouldn't work. That was not acceptable. That was not an option. Yet someone had to die. Someone had to go and make the big
Well,
sacrifice.
So much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go... Not...
Which means, if you had anything that you wanted to finish or if you wanted to just explore more and see what other side quests you could find, you're kind of SOL.
You're going to have to be quick about it. I won't forget what you've done here. No one will. Thank you.
Well, this is why I'm glad that they fixed that moving forward. Is that when you finish the main game, you're not locked into a. Oh, hello there.
Well then. You know, I don't really play the game, but I just found out apparently Dead by Daylight has Nicolas Cage as the next survivor. Yes, Nicolas Cage. Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to remember what the access code was. Because I have genuinely forgotten what it was. I think it was something that had to do with the with Mom's favorite passage from the Bible. It was Revelations. I just don't remember off the top of my head what it was.
What should I can look stuff up for you if you need me to. I just need to know what to look up.
Trying to. It's the password to Project Purity.
The purify password.
Yeah, because
216.
216.
Uh-huh.
And this is where the before DLC was at, the game ended for you.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital Wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child, selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs. But it was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer learned the true meaning of that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. Stepping into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity, the child followed the example of the father, sacrificing life itself for the greater good of mankind. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The capital Wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the lone wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
Two weeks later. Yep, we are now in Broken Steel.
Comatose. After all this, to be left in a state like that? Careful now, careful. Don't move too quickly. Everything's fine, you're safe. You're in the Citadel. I was starting to think you might never wake up, despite assurances to the contrary. I've been coming down here every day to see both you and my daughter. It's good that at least one of you has recovered. Please, relax. Everything is fine. You were brought back to the Citadel after some sort of energy spike in the purifier. You and Sarah were both knocked unconscious. Quite a bit has happened since then. Indeed it did. The tidal basin is full of fresh, clean water now. We've been working to see that it's distributed to as many people as possible across the wasteland. In fact, I'm hopeful that soon we won't be referring to the Wasteland any longer. None of this would have been possible without the efforts of both you and your father. I doubt we shall ever be able to truly repay you.
And the Enclave?
Yes, we most certainly did. Between your help in destroying their headquarters and their subsequent defeat at the Purifier, the Enclave was thrown into disarray. Liberty Prime has been assisting our forces in removing any remaining Enclave forces. Just about 2 weeks. Don't worry, we've been taking good care of you. Well, that's really up to you, isn't it? The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The remnants of the Enclave must be swept away. The Pride has been working to this end ever since we took the Purifier back. The only remaining question is whether we can count on you to help us. Indeed. We can use every able body available to us. To that end, I'm going to circumvent our standard recruitment procedures and declare you a Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel. Before you do anything else, please speak with Scribe Rothschild. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see you again. He can brief you on the details of the last few weeks, as well as where our efforts are
So,
focused
I'm
now.
basically officially
I
a
understand that you've
knight
been
now.
through quite an ordeal. But the sooner you can talk to him, the sooner we can put an
Nice.
end to all this. She's right here. Unresponsive, but stable. To see that you've recovered gives me hope. Please be careful. I would hate to lose you again.
Okay, still got all my gear on. Medical storage? Let's see, nope. And nope. Nope, further this way. A little more. A little more. Too far. There we go.
To arms, brothers, to arms!
Cool.
Don't bring me back!
Okay, that didn't show as red as if I was stealing something. Crap baskets, and it didn't do an auto save too. Okay, so I'm going to have to load the go through the ending again because I ended up picking a red lock that didn't show up as red and pissed off the guy who just woke me up.
Oh, jeez.
Fudging-tastic.
Fantastic.
Well, at this point, I'm not exactly angry enough, shocked enough, or otherwise in a state where I can more easily use stronger language.
Can't say I'm surprised. You and your... There's nothing...
Yeah, I don't really swear, but what do you want me to say? I'll do it for you.
You're...
I'll be a swear.
Oh, I'm actually happy with this now because this time I actually managed to ash the Colonel.
Well, that takes care of the...
Because that's one thing I was kind of hoping for. A crit to take Colonel Autumn and ash
I'm in the
his
control
ass.
room. We're both here. What's going on?
I've been monitoring the equipment remotely, and we have a serious problem. The facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage. There's pressure building up in the holding tanks. It needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. To release the pressure,
Mm.
you're going to have to turn the carousel on.
And here we go again with the forced self-sacrifice when when an easier option is right there.
Levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry.
I
wish
must
there was
do
another
this.
way, but
You
there's
know I
just
can
no
just
time.
go
It
in.
has to be done
No,
now,
it must
or the
be
damage
me.
will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for celebrating. What? Not so. You. I.
And once we get to this full cutscene, let's see if I can skip said cutscene.
Hmm.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from
That
Vault
would be a
101,
no.
intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity
Yep.
for
looks
that
like the
of his
cutscene's
only child.
unskippable. Lovely.
The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place. But the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child, selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs.
Okay, this time, say before doing
But it was
any
not until
other
the end
actions
of
that
this
could
long
potentially piss
road
people off.
that the lone wanderer learned the true meaning of that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. Stepping into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity, the child followed the example of the father, sacrificing life itself for the greater good of mankind.
And sorry, since it seems like the cutscene is a bit louder than the rest of
Thankfully,
the gameplay.
when selected by the sinister
Yeah,
president
okay.
to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The capital wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the lone wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
Yeah, I definitely hope that once I get to the point where it's time to switch from 3 to New Vegas, and I go on the that little break from Fallout, between then and returning, that I can get some of the glitches ironed out with the game and the mods, so it could be a bit more stable, and I can actually use my full inventory.
Careful now, careful. Don't move too quick. There was... We... The... Please be careful. I would hate...
Okay. Let all the quest complete stuff go. experience, potential level ups. Now, save.
Another glorious day in this man's army.
Okay. No accidental pissing off allies. No having to redo the ending again. So now let's get on with Broken Steel.
Hmm.
Okay. Lots of Aquapura going around.
Well, it's good to see that you're on your feet again. I assume Lyons is immediately throwing you to the wolves? Has he told you what's been going on while you've been resting?
Learned a little bit, but hoping you could tell me more.
Yes, I believe I can. Step over here for a moment, will you? I'll give you a brief history of what's happened over the last few weeks and what's going on now. As you well know, this all began with the Enclave's occupation of Project Purity here. Thanks to you, their main headquarters here was utterly destroyed. They then suffered a second defeat in Purifier. Based on a combination of intelligence and field reports, other Enclave locations throughout the Wasteland were found. Cut off from their leadership, it was expected that their forces would be in complete disarray. This has not been the case. Based on data and tech gathered from these locations, we've determined that the Enclave forces are still maintaining remote communications. We isolated the transmissions and found their origin point, an old military installation in Rockland, the southwest. Our advanced scouts have checked over the area, but no easy access to the facility was found. So we're making our own access point. Paladin Tristan is leading the team setting up forward base in an old car tunnel near the site. Once he's settled, Liberty Prime will be deployed. Prime's directive is to neutralize their defenses and create an entry point for the team. The team will move in, eliminate any opposition inside, and cut off their transport. Any relevant data should be brought back here. Now, did you have any other questions? If there's anything else you'd like to know, I'll tell you what I can. Otherwise, Paladin Tristan will be waiting. I'll alert him that you're on your way.
Okay. I guess you start by handing off a holotags I've got.
Dr. Scribe J.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Alright, different person I speak to for that.
It was determined that the Brotherhood should directly oversee the Purifier, so as to prevent any mishaps. Scribe Bixby was placed in charge of the operation, and is directly overseeing our efforts. performance is exceeding all our expectations. He's been especially effective against the Enclave's vertibirds, for which we previously had no counter. We are fine-tuning his programming as we go, but on the whole, I'm pleasantly surprised. It's as I always suspected. Prime's real issue was energy management. And when Dr. Lee helped us solve that problem, well, the rest was easy.
Don't hurry back.
Okay. So, going to be taking a fight to the remnants of the Enclave. I can get behind that. Ooh, that car tunnel's pretty far out. Thankfully, I actually have one unlocked fast travel point that's nearby. The Dunwich building.
Ah, going back into that horror house.
I'm only using it as a stepping off point. I'm not going back inside.
Oh, I know, I'm just messing with you.
Okay, just saw a red blip. There it is again. Army sentry bot. I'm going to be going in the way that's not that way to, 1, conserve ammunition, and 2, my objective is in the opposite way, and... Oh, no. Ugh. An albino red scorpion. Oh, crap baskets. Nyet! This is the reason why I took that perk to the side where I take less damage from those things and I'll... Get... Leave me alone, 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 leave me alone! Yep! Go, go. Heal, 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 heal. Oh, great! And SentryBot wants some too. No sign of my allies. Still have their perks, though. Let's try a fresh... Okay, I actually have to go inside the building and out again to try and trigger them, because my allies are currently nowhere to be seen. Okay, let's try making a trip back to Vault 101 then. Oh great. More enemies nearby. What this time? What this time? You're... Oh, another albino red scorpion! Come on, come on. Die, 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 die. Okay, I'm going back to Megaton first, so I can just go and save on save on healing items and just go sleep in my own bed for about 8 hours. And again, I'm not seeing any sign of my allies, Fox or Root.
Okay.
Here.
Check outside Vault 101 since that's the meetup point. Okay, so what the hey, hi, hello. I'm gonna have to reload my last save. Oh, this is turning into a somewhat slightly buggy experience. Because I do kind of rely on my companions for help, not just with their perks, but also with with combat as well. Were they set to wait here? Is that what happened? That's why they weren't anywhere? Because they were just standing in wait here mode?
Probably.
Hell. Ain't that a little how do you do? So they let me keep all my stuff equipped and didn't bother unequipping me, so that was nice. But they put all my companions in wait here mode. I could have used your help with those the rad scorpions and that sentry bot.
Well, it's good to see that. I'll give you a brief history of what's happened over the last few weeks and what's going on now.
This has also been a bit of a stream of having to go and redo stuff because something went wrong the first time.
Thanks to you, their main headquarters here was utterly destroyed. They then suffered a second defeat at the Purifier. Based on a combination of intelligence and field reports, other Enclave locations throughout the Wasteland were found. Cut off from their leadership, it was expected that their forces would be in complete disarray. This has not been the case. Based on data and tech gathered from these locations, we've determined that the Enclave forces are still maintaining remote communications. We isolated the transmissions and found their origin point, an old military installation in Rockland, in the southwest. Our advanced scouts have checked over the area, but no easy access to the facility was found. So we're making our own access point. Paladin Tristan is leading the team setting up forward base in an old car tunnel near the site. Once he's settled, Liberty Prime will be deployed. Prime's directive is to neutralize their defenses and create an entry point for the team. The team will move in, eliminate any opposition inside, and cut off their transfer. Any relevant data should be brought back here. Now, did you have any other questions? If there's anything else you'd like to know, I'll...
Okay, let's try this again. Box route. Do try and keep up. Dunwich. Yep, and the fun stuff is here. Oh shit! Albino scorpion and a Yaoguai!
They're the bear. They want that honey. The only reason you're aiming at they're looking straight up a scorpion's ass.
I'm not sure a scorpion even has an ass by our standards.
Fair.
Just shooting at whatever I can shoot at, especially with Fox acting as a tank. Oh great, another Yaoguai. Careful.
We should be mindful.
All right. Oh. Oh, thank goodness, just a giant red scorpion.
Never thought you'd say that, did you?
Giant red scorpions are easy compared to their albino cousins.
Who knew albinos were the true hard mode?
Protect one Protectron down. Rockland car tunnel. All right, let's see what we can find in here. Checking for loot, checking for loot. Some Nuka-Cola. Yeah. This, at this point we are fully and properly in Broken Steel. The last of the Fallout 3 DLCs.
Are you ready to break some steel?
Well, well, look who's back amongst the living. Some of us were starting to wonder if you and Sarah were going to pull through.
I think I'll do what I can. But yeah, prior to this TTW playthrough, I have not experienced any of the Fallout 3 DLCs, so that part was still kind of fresh and never played before by me. So got to see a lot of it, and overall had a pretty good experience with it, minus Crash Haven Swamp, and that really cool place that MT wanted me to see. Yes, I'm still breaking that out. I'm still teasing, going to tease them about it if an opportunity comes up that reminds me of it, because, oh my god, that was insane.
Is that so? Well, it'll be good to have another soldier we can count on. Basic rule of thumb on these operations. Keep your head down and let the robot do most of the heavy lifting. He can take it better than you can. I need you to keep your head on straight. No heroics, okay? Liberty Prime was called in to assist with the initial assault. Once we've cleared ourselves a nice staging area, we'll reassess the situation. Come on, things should be underway by now.
Tristan, things never go according to plan.
It's been standard for the last week or so. We get intel on positions, go in and burn them out. The tin can does most of the work, honestly. I can't complain, it keeps our cash.
I'm finally down to under 4 digits for ammunition for my space gun.
Got him in my sights.
Scanning defenses. Structural weakness detected.
Gotta get a few pop shots in.
Satellite uplink detected. Analysis of communist transmission pending. Warning. Warning. Red Chinese orbital strike imminent.
Orbital
All
strike.
personnel should reach minimum safe distance. Immediately.
Incoming!
Catastrophic system failure. Initiating core shutdown as per emergency initiative 26822009. I die so that democracy may live. Death is a preferable alternative to communism.
We need to find out what the hell just happened. There's no time to talk. Get your ass inside that base and help the troops locate the source of their transmission. Now, soldier, now! I don't know. Terminals, data, anything that can help us figure out what just happened, and where it came from.
You obviously aren't that up on tech, because that was clearly an orbital strike.
When in doubt, select from orbit.
So yeah, taking down the remnants of the Enclave isn't going to be quite as straightforward as they might have thought. Especially not if they have access enough to call in an orbital strike. Okay. Gonna use my old faithful for a little bit here. Especially since I thought I was able to give it a mod. Okay. Ah, dang it, too close counters for me to get in there and go. Thankfully. Okay, turn on the light. Pardon me, Fox. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Oh dear, one of the Brotherhood of boys went down.
Hmm.
Da-da-da-da-da! Nice of y'all to bunch up. Everyone doing okay? Coffee mug, coffee mug. Okay. That's that batch taken care of. Now let's do a little searching. See if there's anything we missed, because we were dealing with an active fire situation. Sorry, Pox, you startled me.
Hmm.
Another coffee mug. Okay. Anything in the other direction before we go up and forward? And a toaster. That's a excuse me, dead end. Yeah, looks like that was the right way to go.
Hmm.
No loot left here. And forward ho.
Fall back to regroup. Retreating.
There's another one.
I wonder. It's a weapon I've not used much, but it is before the letter R. one heavy incinerator.
Hmm.
Not quite doing as much as I would like.
I'm on your side.
That wasn't me. Good job, Root. And there we go. There's the ding.
Ding dong, ding dong. Rats. Congrats.
Thank you. Whew. A little quick save. And down we go. To where there's likely gonna be somewhere hidden around here. More Enclave waiting for me. And you don't let me take the bucket.
Hey, be more careful.
I think Fox might have gotten lost. Okay, let's backtrack and find the big guy.
Hmm.
Fox! You get stuck on something, Fox?
Hmm.
Oh, missed a few coffee mugs. So, good thing I came back here. Come on, Root. Let's go find Fox. There you are, you big green palooka. Come on, get your butt up here. Ah, crap baskets. I done fall down, go boom.
You fall down, go boom!
I fall down, go boom.
Oh no! Here, let me get you a band-aid. That help, right?
Yeah.
I get you a band-aid, don't worry.
Okay, let's go back and get Fox again.
But like I say, you know your friends when you're willing to go along with that stupid shit with them.
Yep, he's stuck on the stairs. Come on, I'll push you, big guy. Uh-oh. Root. Come on, Root. Alright. Fox, Fox, Fox.
Now's the time for blood!
Yeah, go ahead. Be aggressive, Fox. Oh, great! Now you're stuck on the railings. Come on, let's get you back on the floor.
You have something to say? And I shall follow.
You say you shall follow. Well, we shall see if that actually you actually follow through. Come on. Let's go. Upsy doodles.
These are super mutants. Stairs are difficult. Be nice.
That's it. Keep on coming, Fox. Upsy daisy. Oh dear. He's stuck again. Push, push, push. Push. Push, push, push. Up, up, up. Root. Root, root.
Recruiting and shooting are the words.
Root, I'm gonna need you to wait here while I go and try and get Fox up the stairs. No offense, but you make you do on occasion make a better door than a window. Up, 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 up. Come on. Is there like a wall here that you can't cross, Fox?
Maybe.
It's like he'll physically cannot move past this first step. Well, not first step, middle step, because oh my goodness.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
I don't think we'll be able to have Fox be fire support while we're in here.
Not with that attitude.
At least we got Root.
Rootin' tootin'.
is yet another bug that seems to be cropping up this stream. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, do the loot thing again. And that's that group of enemies down.
Hmm.
Yeah, I gotta get to the bottom of this. I mean, they've already managed to take out Liberty Prime, which has been one of the big driving forces for the Brotherhood's push against the Enclave, which in its own sense gives them back their air superiority, because Liberty Prime was their primary means of dealing with vertibirds. But it also revealed that the Enclave still has access. Sorry about that. Oh, still one left, still one left. Root, if you please. Good dog. Oh, great, another one of the Brotherhood boys went down. Now, what was I? Oh, yes. Big problem being that the Enclave, in addition to basically by taking out Liberty Prime, getting some of their air superiority back, also reveal their hands that they have access to orbital strike capabilities, and that is something that is even worse than vertibugs. Loot. can't exactly go and let them keep access to that. Because, yeah, all the work that we've been putting into trying to fix up the wasteland, it's just gonna end up being undone if they start getting more liberal with the orbital strikes.
Yeah, do it.
Satellite uplink terminal. Update standing orders. Orders remain unchanged. Request new telemetry data. Downloaded and done. Server uplink. May need to get a little something from the ranking officer here in order to give me the access I need. Alright, well, that explains what that little red blip was. A turret. Retrieve data from the satellite array. Oh, did I not get all the data? Yes, I did. Okay. So now just deliver the data to Scribe Rothschild. Well, Scribe Rothschild, I hope that you're wearing your brown pants, because I'm about to tell you that they've got some serious firepower on their hands still. And this isn't going to be the simple and clean route that you were anticipating. But enemies nearby. Oh, for the love of Pete.
Aww. Pete must be a nice guy. You love him so much.
Deathclaw.
Ooh. Well, every fair was mostly just making a joke.
Okay, let's try that again. Fast travel!
I can't believe it. All those years of work, all of it. For what? One botched operation? I'm still waiting on a debriefing from Tristan, but I'm not sure it even matters. With Prime gone...
It could have been worse. They could have attacked the Citadel.
Well, there's certainly nothing stopping them from doing that now, is there? And with our primary defense gone, I don't know what we can do to stop them. I need more to work with.
It's true.
Yeah, some encrypted data from the relay station might brighten your mood a bit.
Ah, yes. Well, I'll see if we can't figure out how to read it. Perhaps it can give us some insight as to just what happened out there. It would be
Orbital
good to sound
strike.
something from this mess. Thank you for bringing this to
It
me.
was a
I believe
bloody
Elder
orbital
Lord will want to
strike.
speak with you as well. Perhaps you should find him. If you'll excuse me.
So, yeah, you guys definitely are out of it because, yeah, you don't seem to recognize what an orbital strike is. They have access to a space-bound satellite that is capable of making artillery strikes. Precision artillery strikes. I'm talking. I can spell your name and aim in a crater like a drunk guy pissing in the snow.
You speak from experience?
I have never tried to do that.
I'm kidding.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
You don't seem like the type who would.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, the only place that you should be doing that stuff, if it's at all can be helped, is in the restroom.
Agreed.
Wrong door. Wrong door. Need to go farther, I think.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Oh, coffee mug.
Listen, I've got
The muggy?
Uh-huh. No, not this way.
I don't know your space. Kind of hard to fight back against that. No pressure, right? Just stick to your training and do it.
Okay, I am not... Okay, where do I need to... How do I get to where this Elder Lions is at?
Hail.
Oh, I completely missed the other door. Oh, he be sleeping. Coffee mug, coffee mug. Hate to wake you, Elder Lions, but I done have a report for you.
I trust you've spoken with Rothschild. I hope you can make some headway with the data you've recovered. With our primary weapon destroyed, we risk losing our momentum and jeopardizing the entire campaign. I must admit, I now wonder whether moving ahead with this operation was an error in judgment.
Yeah, it's not like you could have known that they had access to orbital strike capabilities.
And yet, here we are. Discounting the fact that our best field commander is in a coma, and I personal feelings for my daughter, things have not gone well. If we fail now, we could lose everything.
Elder Alliance, everyone here believes in you and in the Brotherhood. This is something that we can do.
I sincerely hope you are right. If we are to succeed now, it will once again be largely thanks to you. Paladin Tristan has requested you for a special assignment. Please, report to him at once. We've little time to waste before the Enclave seizes this opportunity.
You honor us with your presence here.
Okie dokie, this away.
Nice work back there. Let's hope the scribes can do something useful with the information you retrieved. Unfortunately, we don't have time to sit around and wait for the analysis. Based on what I've seen of you so far, there's an assignment I believe you're well suited for.
What do you need?
With the setbacks the Brotherhood has suffered, we find ourselves in a difficult position. All our available resources need to be positioned for the inevitable counterattack from the Enclave. At the same time, we believe we may have developed a tool to help our chances of victory. But with everyone needed to help defend against the Enclave, we have no one to send on a recovery mission. So, I'm going to have you travel to the Olney Power Works to secure some tech for us.
What could be out in this Olney Power Works?
Hopefully you'll be able to find a Tesla coil, an experimental device from before the war. Our scribes needed to complete a little surprise they've been preparing for the Enclave. Get there, get the coil, and get back as safely and quickly as possible. Any questions?
Yeah. Anything I can add to help me? It's a pretty dangerous place.
Check with Scribe Valancourt. She's been researching some of the Enclave technology we've recovered. From what I understand, she may have come up with something. I'll be waiting for that Tesla coil, if you can find one.
Okay, before that, I'm gonna help myself to the coffee mugs. And yes, I do plan even after the little break from here to come back, because I just want to have the satisfaction of going and dumping the, I don't know how many mugs I've got on Muggy at this point. I mean, odds are he doesn't have anything specific in him to have a reaction over a certain amount of coffee mugs all at once. But still.
Fuck it, worth it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, can a miniature Securitron even have a reaction to too many coffee mugs? I mean, the way he's programmed, the way he reacts, it seems pretty obvious that that he's designed to act like he's a bit of an addict for those coffee mugs.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
And again, it makes me want to question just the mindset of whoever programmed a robot to have a reaction that even remotely resembles an addict to anything, let alone something as random as a coffee mug.
I'm still very, very busy. Is this important, or can it wait?
Oh, well, Scribe Valancourt, I hear you can help me get into Old Olney.
Well, maybe. I mean, possibly. I think so, but I'm not certain. I don't know how much this will actually help. I mean, I'm not quite sure how effective it might be, since it hasn't really been field tested. But I think I've figured out a way to override the signals the Enclave is using to control their death claws. Here, take this. It's only a prototype, so please don't lose it.
Deathclaw Control Scrambler. You're saying they have figured out a way to control Deathclaws?
I think I did something like that in another one. Maybe?
Yeah, remember, this game here is the earliest Fallout game I've technically played all the way through.
Oh, same.
I mean, perhaps one of these days I should try and consider going and replaying Fallout 1, because I did a Fallout 1 stream a while back, but when I got to the end of the stream, I got to where I think the water chip was, just trying to get the water chip taken care of so I can not have to worry about the bloody timer anymore. Just more leisurely explore the wasteland. But I kind of got stuck because I could not figure out where the darn thing was. I could not find it for the life of me. So maybe that could be something I could do at some point, especially if I can get a few folks more familiar with the older things, so I can just get a little fresh start, make a new build for a new character, and see if see how well I can survive in the wasteland with the top-down isometric view rather than what we've gotten used to with Fallout 3 and beyond.
It's a semi-standard transmitter, only I altered the frequency modulation and jacked up the output.
Sure.
Based on some experiments I ran here in the lab, it should override the signals the Enclave uses to control Deathclaws. Don't worry, it's constantly broadcasting, so you don't need to do anything. Just don't lose it. And so far, I have no evidence of adverse effects of EM interference in humans. Animals, maybe, but not humans. Anyway, it doesn't have a huge broadcast range, but it should be enough.
You say that when I've got Root standing right next to me.
It overrides the Enclave signal, so as far as the Deathclaw is concerned, you're in control. And remember, it works passively. As long as you have the Scrambler on your person, it'll do its job.
Anything I need to be concerned about?
No, I don't think so. As long as you're within range of the Enclave's transmitter, your signal should be the one the Deathclaw follows. If you get too far away, well, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I think there might be some bad effects. Well, for the Deathclaw, not you. All right then. There have been reports of an Enclave camp southeast of Old Olney, so I'd head there if you want to try it out. I hope the Scrambler ends up being useful. I'd hate to have spent all this time on it and get no results. Or bad results. That would be worse.
Well, in the world of science, a result's a result.
Good luck, and please be careful.
So, I'll be able to use Enclave-controlled Deathclaws to my advantage, huh? Interesting. Well, we'll have to go and put this thing to the test then. Now then. Okay. Oh, I've been to Old Olney before, but I want to go to the other area that's the southeast to test it first. So, where is... Oh, that was someplace I completely forgot to visit. The Republic of Dave.
Ah, yes, Dave. I forgot we mentioned that.
Let me see. So, the Bethesda Ruins, the Wheaton Armory, Scrapyard. I think the greener pastures disposal site is the closest place that's not Old Only itself.
The scrapyard.
So I'll go. I'll head to the scrapyard. I mean, I'll head to the greener pastures disposal site. Head to the Enclave camp. See if I can use some death claws, and then before going to Old Only, I'll probably save that for the next stream. I want to go see the Republic of Dave.
All hail Dave.
Ooh, this place is positively glowing. So, regular rat scorpion.
Scorpion.
Alright. I am happy to see a regular rat scorpion and not their big albino brothers. 'Cause they go down easy. They don't waste my ammunition. They're not bullet sponges. And don't hit like a freaking truck. Giant rat scorpion fighting an army sentry bot. And since my allies have already gone in for the attack... Clean up! I'm gonna do a little save here. Mostly because with how the game's been acting today, I'm feeling like we should do a save every so often, like now, just in case we have another crash. Okay, let's get close into that transloader. And let's open the Deathclaw cage door. Come on, buddy. Go say hello to our friends. I'll just stand right here and let my new Deathclaw buddy go and take care of business. Good boy, good boy. Pat, 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 Now, if only I could get a permanent Deathclaw companion. Okay, now let's make a little place a marker to the Republic of Dave. Und auf wir go. I imagine something bad is probably going to happen to the Death Claw once I get far enough away from the transponder. At least based on what I was told.
Probably.
Oh dear. They said so the Death Claw goes pop. I'm starting to think that the transponder signal that I've got counter there thing is going to just keep on beeping until I take it off my person if I'm not nearby. But I think I can handle the beeping for at least a little while. Excuse me, Brahmin. Off to the Republic of Dave.
Dave. I like Dave.
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 Hopefully, they're a bit the Republic of Dave is a lot better, friendlier than Gary. Not really holding my breath for it though. Yeah, the beeping stopped.
Hey, who are you? What do you want from the Republic of Dave?
Yeah, not here for anyone. What is this place?
This is the Republic of Dave, duh. It's named for President Daddy, but you have to talk to him if you want to stay here.
President Daddy? Oh my. I think I'd like to meet Dave.
Okay, I'll take you, but President Daddy doesn't always like new people. Okay, this way.
Okay, Ralph. Let's go and meet who I'm going to assume is your father. Pretty ballsy though, taking your own, claiming your own plot of land and then declaring it its own separate republic. Yeah. Suppose I'll have to be on my best behavior since I'm effectively me the head of a whole republic. How much of a claim they actually have is, that's for another time.
Hi.
I mean, at least it's not low candle light, what the fuck you call it?
A little lamplight.
I have someone new in my republic.
Yeah, thank you.
I am Dave, President of the Republic of Dave. You will address me as Mr. President, or I will have you executed. Now, are you applying for citizenship, asylum, or just vacationing in the Republic of Dave?
Having people executed for not calling you by your full title? I can see a bit of an abuse of power here, but let's go with the Speech 100 option. Most exalted President Dave, I am an ambassador from the Wasteland.
You are? Excellent. It's good to see that the Wasteland has finally recognized the sovereign Republic of Dave. If the people of the Wasteland are generous and respectful, I might deign to annex them.
Anything happening in this place, Mr. President?
There's an election for the next president. Don't look so surprised. Can't you see this is a republic?
I really wouldn't know. I just got here.
Ah, a seeker of knowledge then. Well, trust me, an election is what separates a president like myself from a monarch like my father.
So your father was a monarch and you're a president. How does that work?
My father inherited his political power from birth and renamed this great nation the Kingdom of
I don't know why I
Time.
just left the top
Although
option.
I also inherited my
You mean like the
political power
butterfly?
from my father when I took over, I formed a republic so the people may
Honestly,
elect their leader.
IRL, I probably would do that just to be a smartass, I feel like.
I wonder if there's anything I could do to help with the election, or maybe run myself.
All right, sure, why not? The people have a tendency to wait until the last minute to vote, but I'd like just to get it over with. I'll spare a few caps if you just tell each of the adults to get over to the voting booth sometime today, so I cinch the victory. Not that I have anything to worry about. The people know who their leader is in this republic.
Okay, I want to see if I can get them to vote me president of this republic.
The Republic of... Well, I would say nay, but you're not playing as yourself in this, are you?
Nope. This would be one of my old at this point retired characters, Barry.
The Republic of Barry. Or the Monarchy of Barry.
Let's hear a bit more about the Republic.
The Department of Tourism usually handles all questions for outsiders. Make it quick. That's right. As president, I am head of the Department of Tourist Rights, the Office of Immigrant Affairs, and the Bureau of Dave-like Activities. My proudest duty, second to the presidency, is Commander-in-Chief of the Army of Dave, the most ruthless military in the Wasteland.
The most ruthless military in the Wasteland, huh? Looks at the Enclave. Looks at the Brotherhood. You don't get out much, do you? And it looks like my camera went kaput skis again. Fuji. Okay. Time for a little bit of a reboot.
Hmm.
It lasted a fair bit longer than last time.
Hmm. I will call this the Invisine.
Dokie, there we go. Looks like it's all we're looking good. Okay.
Years ago, I freed these poor people from the wrath of Tom, former monarch of the Kingdom of Tom. Afterwards, the people naturally elected me as their president, and the Republic of Dave was formed.
Future plans for the Republic, Mr. President?
Well, the Republic of Dave is the only true sovereign nation in the Wasteland. the only really civilized place left in the world. One day, all Wastelanders will be citizens in the Republic and know the greatness of their president.
That's all I need to know.
Well, good for you then. The election is still...
Who's eligible to vote?
That would be Bob, Shauna, Jessica, Rosie, and myself. In the Republic, if you're old enough to carry a weapon, you're old enough to vote. Rosie and Jessica are usually here in the capital. Bob usually hangs out outside near the Brahmin pen. Shauna runs the Museum of Dave, so you can find her there. Nobody except me. Why would the people need anyone else but Dave? I give them all that they ask for.
So you're running unopposed. So, with only 5 people voting, one of them being yourself. Don't get me wrong, but for something like a presidential election, I don't know the ins and outs of it, especially with how. But is it really, especially if you've got that small of a voter size? If you're one of the people running in the election, isn't it generally considered good form to withhold yourself from voting because, you know, you're obviously going to vote for yourself, and with that small thing, that is enough of a vote to skew things? Ah, here it is. I'd like to throw my hat into the ring and run for the presidency.
I'm sorry, but the president must be a citizen of the Republic to run for office. So, you do not qualify.
Alright. Then... Let's see see if I can make myself get myself citizenship.
President Daddy says that people from outside the Republic are bad.
Dave says you're okay? Fine. You should talk.
Let's get your take on the Republic.
Dave is a great leader. He's going to bring civilization back to the Wasteland. One day, they'll say it all started here. That's President Dave to you, Wastelander. Call him by his full name, or we'll shoot you. He takes care of all of us.
I've had lots of
Even
people
that
give me
selfish
threats to
Roseanne
shoot
rats.
me.
My children will be a lot nicer than hers. All I have to say is Dave is my husband. Mine. Do you understand? I don't care what Rosie has to say about it. Just because Rosie used to be this big leader out in the wasteland, she thinks she's better than me. She even ordered Dave around once.
You're Dave's second wife?
First wife. Rosie is the second wife, since she's the oldest and not good for anything anymore.
Oh my, this place is a mess.
Okay. Did you... No way.
Before I go and try and force people to vote, I want to see if I can make myself get myself citizenship in the Republic of Dave, so I can run for president.
Hi there, honey. Have you spoken to Dave? I heard that Dave allowed you to stay. Well, welcome, stranger. Just be mindful of the children. Sure, honey. But don't make it too long, or Dave will start wondering why we're talking. Well, yes. Dave and I were married when he was wandering the wasteland, before inheriting the Republic from his father, Tom. After Ralph was born, Dave said that the President of the Republic needed to repopulate the wasteland. So, now we have a second wife.
So Dave is basically taking a second wife in order to, quote-unquote, repopulate the wasteland. You're going to need more than the seed of a single person to repopulate the wasteland with anything where anywhere close to the amount of genetic diversity in order to make it the population sustainable.
Dave is a good man. He looks after all the children and makes sure they have plenty to do. He's bought a lot of toys, not that he'd admit it. He has our Shauna teach classes to the younger ones. She's over at the Museum of Dave to the west of the Republic. Not much to say, really. I'm Dave's wife, or first wife, I guess. I've lived here for many years now. We have plenty of food and water here, and the compound is fairly safe. I'm glad the children can be raised here, away from the wasteland. I'd like to see more trading done with the local caravans, but Dave's afraid their outside influence could weaken the Republic. Election time is always exciting around here. Did they... Believe it or not, I used to lead a group bigger than this one on an old caravan route. I did it for years, and we did pretty well for ourselves. But what am I talking about? Running against Dave would be like betraying him.
I think I'll hold off. Let me see. Because there's a 100% speed check right saying you could lead the Republic into a new era, the democracy of Rosie.
Hmm.
I suppose if I can't run. So, Rosie here, who has a bit more experience running things than Dave does, is probably the better option.
You're right. Dave's just been pushing me around. It's time for a change.
I mean, if you help oust Dave, there's a gun you can get.
I can get a gun for ousting him?
Yeah, all painless.
Well, I was going to oust him either way, whether it was with Rosie here or with me.
Like if you
What are you doing?
basically, from what I can tell, you get it if somebody will basically tell you, will give you the password, I think.
Yes? What is it? Come on. Shauna runs the museum, not me. Yes, he does, and they're both pains in my ass. Always got to keep them in line, or else they get all teary. Dave made me second commander of the Army of Dave, and that means I get a gun. Don't make me have to use it.
Oh my, you get a gun and you get all big and ornery, hey, don't ya?
All you need to know is that I'm second in command next to Dave, so don't bother me. And don't talk to Rosie or Jessica either. Those are Dave's wives, and they have work they need to do. Dave is in charge. When he's not around, I'm in charge. If you want anything else, go to the Museum of Dave on the left side of the compound. I don't think you...
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell this guy to go and run.
So I've heard. She couldn't possibly think that she'd be better than Dave. Just...
Show us something to make sure. See. The Museum of Dave.
Let's get class started.
But I already know everything about Dave. A Wastelander, like in the stories about Dave.
So, Dave gave you the okay, huh? Well, welcome then. I run the Museum of Dave, where the children of the Republic can learn about their heritage. Sure. The Museum of Dave is happy to answer any questions on behalf of the Republic of Dave's Office of Tourism. Dave revised the restrictive marriage laws of the Kingdom of Tom shortly after the Republic was formed. Multiple marriages is now considered one of the great three freedoms of the Republic of Dave. President Dave is the savior of the Wasteland, bringing peace and order to the savages man has brought upon himself. If you would like to learn more, please stop by the Museum of Dave's official tour at 2 p.m. Me? I just run the museum and teach classes to the little ones. You know, truth, justice, and the will of Dave. The Republic of Dave offers a rich history rivaling that of the great nations before the war.
I kind of doubt that, Shauna.
How very Dave-like. Me?
Okay, gonna do a little save here just so I can potentially come back if I mess this up.
Something you need?
Alright.
Oh no. Dave sent you to tell...
Come on, make it fast. Fine, I'll get out of the way.
I heard that Dave allowed you to stay. You're right. I'll go right now.
Dave says you're okay? Fine.
Fingers crossed.
Ah, Dave, lead our Republic to glory.
All done. Dave's the best.
I suppose voting for Dave is the patriotic thing to do.
Hello.
I get the feeling that they probably mostly voted for Dave, so I might need to finagle things a little. So let me see if I got a stealth boy that I can use to see if I can pick Dave's pocket and see if I can find a... Oh, I've got 35 stealth boys. Okay, does he have a key to the box? Dave's special key.
So yeah, you can rig the vote or convince somebody to vote for themselves.
Well, that didn't go. That didn't work the way I thought it would. So I'm going to reload. So you're thinking that getting everyone to vote for themselves will make it a tie. So there'll be a alternate, a secondary vote.
Something you need?
Hmm.
Absolutely.
If the votes left in the box have Dave in the majority or a tie with anybody else, he'll declare himself the winner.
So Shauna, it definitely ain't going to be voting for Dave. I mean, for anyone other than Dave. So...
What?
Come on, make it
So
fast.
I guess the
got
big way to do it is convince one of them to run against them and then steal the other ballots.
So...
Do you want Rosie? Would you want Rosie or Bob, I guess? And then steal the ballots from what I'm reading.
Yeah, Rosie is the one I definitely put my hands in for because Bob, yeah. So I need to find the key to the ballot box.
I heard that Dave allowed you to stay.
So where would the key to the ballot box be? I wonder.
Man, the bromine smell awful today. Dave says you're okay? Fine.
I say leave at least one ballot in the box, assuming for your person.
Okay. I'm going to assume it's in the safe, and I need Dave's special key to open the safe. Got it!
You got it?
I suppose voting for Dave is the patriotic thing.
So, just a bottle cap. Ooh, his gun, old painless.
Yeah. Well, that's not. Well, you would have gotten that stuff if you didn't vote for him, but the thing for the says the key to the ballot box. It only appears in his inventory. The key to the ballot box. The only way to get access to the box is wait for Dave to open it during election day and access quickly before the ballots are counted.
So basically, wait for him to unlock it, and then just like a lightning go and steal everything.
Pretty much.
Do you need more than that gift?
Man, the bromine smell awful today. Dave says you're okay? Fine. I went and voted. Hello.
Out with it, Ambassador. This Yellow. Good. Oh yes, I almost forgot. Here's your caps. Keep this up, and I may deign to make you a citizen in a few years.
Okay, let's get in position. One more fresh. Oh, Stealth Boy's still in effect.
You have my vote, Mr. President.
I can't believe it's only a couple of days away. Let's see what we have.
Oh, there's a bobblehead in the Dave Museum.
Another vote for me. A vote for Rosie. Wait a minute. Has somebody tampered with the ballot box? After counting the votes, the president is Rosie. Rosie can't be president. No. This is unfair. This can't be. Fine, I'm leaving. See how you people do without me. Enjoy your new president. I guess you're wondering where I'm going. I'm off in.
Bye, Dave.
He's going over to annex Old Oni and forge a new Republic of Dave. Good luck with that, with the Enclave entrenched in there. Bye-bye.
And the Death Claws.
Well now, who could have ever thought? Me, president! Huh, things are really going to be different around here. Listen, I can't thank you enough. You convinced me that I could do this, and you were right. I want you to have something. Dave kept some big weapon or something locked up in the safe in his office. The code is 1138. It's yours if you want it. We don't need it anymore.
I've already gone and procured it, but my thanks. Well, that was fun.
Hey there, are you gonna play Republic with us?
Alright, another quick save. And I think that's a good spot to wrap it up. We're about to hit, just a couple seconds off of it hitting 2.5 hours. Whew! I mean, aside from some of the issues with some glitching and having to do a few things over, that wasn't too bad. Finally managed to get into the Broken Steel DLC, and on top of all that, finally got to visit the Republic of Dave.
All hail Dave. Or not Hell Dave, I guess.
Well, considering that he's marching off in a tiff to Old Only, which is currently fortified with Enclave controlled Death Claws. Yeah, little hissy fit wanting to have his own kingdom and masquerading it as a republic, trying to give himself his little harem so he could go boinking with as many women as he could get to raise a big empire family, trying to make himself under the guise of repopulation. Yeah, I doubt he's going to be able to last long against that kind of firepower. My question is, what's going to finish him off first? Is it going to be a plasma bolt? Is it going to be a grenade, or is he just going to get torn to shreds by Death Claws? I guess that's a question of which is because the question is going to be which gets to him first. Who's got someone with a good arm, someone with a good shot, or just a very hungry Deathclaw? By the way, it's not going to end well for Dave.
Oh well.
But with that, I'd say it is a high time to wrap things up for today. Thank you so much again, Nickname, for joining the call.
You know, like I said, I'm always happy to be here for you.
Yeah, not that much activity in the stream today by the looks of it, but thank you to everyone who came by to watch, and I hope you all had a good time. And with us wrapping it up, I think I'm going to go and pay a raid to Fiora, because she is still doing her birthday stream today. Okay, make sure I got her name spelled right, so the raid can actually go through properly. And, well, if all goes according to plan, next planned stream should be Friday, which should be more Yakuza.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have been starting to have fun with the game. Participated in a very fun side mission last time around. So
it's nice.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to that. And until next time, y'all take care now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, raid is looking good. Rating going out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.
Bye.